try and train you to the phone. So, this is your first mental job here, which is so to tell you about. Lucky for you, I worked the same position before, so I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, because the building is so old and costs too much to update, you've also got to keep up the maintenance in place. Luckily, most of the maintenance is accessible through the maintenance tab on your touchscreen. The whole place runs on some crappy old retro generator, so using certain things can drain up the building's power. Keeping the touchscreen on for too long is one of these things that can take up the power usage, as well as ventilation, but with that one you gotta be careful, because that building is really hot and stuff in that blowing. So, if you're trying to reserve power by shutting it off, make sure you do not overheat. And that door takes up power whenever it's closed. Make sure you try to keep it as much as possible. Also, don't ask me why that door is there. It was here when Cal bought the building. With the rest is easy. Just make sure nobody breaks in and nothing gets out. You know, basic security shtick. Oh, also, I don't want to scare you or anything, but I'm pretty sure this place is haunted. A lot of creepy shit happens here. Not to mention that thing in the back. Oh, actually, yeah, I do have to tell you about that. So we have this old, like, animatronic from the 90s in there named, like, Fred or something. For some reason, that thing turns on and walks around at night. Don't ask me how. I'm surprised that thing even still works at all. The thing seems to be attracted to the light from your office, but you don't want that thing in there, believe me. Just use that big security door to keep it out of there if it ever gets close. Well, anyways, that's enough of me yapping. You got this. Have a good shift.
Gabriel, CHS, CD2E2. Mania que falou, Serram, FanMade. Balde, City, Cell, Trafegente. Northside, dos CHS Chicago Linker. CHS, Felipe Linker, valeu eu.
Hey, it's Brian again. I'm just calling to make sure you're aware of that new shipment we've got coming in tomorrow. I think it's another one of those old creepy things. I'll check it before your shift tomorrow to see if there's anything I should update you about. Anyways, I've actually been reading up on that old animatronic in the back. Turns out his name is Freddy Fazbear, and he's from the pizzeria place from the 80s. The place had to shut down now. Some crazy murders and shit that happened there. Yeah, apparently there's this whole case called the Missing Children's Incident. It's funny, one of those kids' last names was the same as yours, Vaughn. Anyways, the place had to shut down because of all of this stuff, and so now Freddy is here in our storage facility. It's kind of crazy. Well, that's all I've got for tonight. I'll call you tomorrow.